Hi there Taurus, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is your reading for the month of May. As I always say at the beginning of these, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you find it doesn't resonate with you, you could also listen to your moon and or your rising videos to see if there's a message in there from the tarot for you instead. Okay, so these are the tarot cards that I've got. I'm just going to pop those to one side. I'm using the Tarot of Traditions, which is a new deck for me. And I've also got here this gorgeous deck of, they're all crystals, you see. So what I'm going to do is actually take one of these so that you've got a crystal that will take you through the rest of the month of May. So Taurus, let's shuffle these and pick a crystal for the month of, I'm just going to pop that to one side actually because that almost fell out of my hands, and if it's meant to come back to you, then it will. Right, Taurus for the month of May. What crystal do we have? So you have a dragon's egg. Step into your power. I can create my reality by stepping into my power. So if you want to read this, then you can actually press pause and have a little read before I go on to the rest of the reading for you. There's nothing more irritating in my mind than me droning on about in my background. So by all means, and then I've got the tarot cards now. So let's see what the tarot has to say for the month of May for Taurus. What would you like to? What messages would you like to give? So you're to step into your power. We had the Hermit then, which tells me that you're having some deep thoughts about something. Okay. Okay. Okay, Taurus, so we've got the month begins. This is the card, the Seven of the Swords, which says to me that you are believing that it's good because you are stepping into your power, essentially. I mean, what you've got here is the card that says, I'm going to have to pick up my stuff. It's almost like you have to, you know that you have to do this yourself. You have to carry something yourself. You have to, it's only you that's going to be able to do it. I'm just trying to tap into the energy of this card, actually. Right. Okay, so the Three of Wands tells me that you are going to be going out there into the world. This is the card of creating something to do. And this is the card of the Merchant. They call it the Merchant because basically you've put something out into the world and it's a really solid thing. It's amazing, actually. It's very promising. It's the card full of promise. And actually, the Merchant then he's made that decision. He's put something out into the world and now he just needs to wait for his ship to come in. And that's because you felt, I mean, this card says to me that you think that you have been, somebody took something from you or somebody borrowed something from you. You feel as if, yeah, somebody let you down, you know, and it was quite, it's kind of like an energy that's residual and it's bringing it into the month here where you feel slightly let down. And I want you to remember that the swords are not reality. Remember, this is how we think. This is about our thought process. So you think you've been let down, that somebody took something from you. And as a result of that, you've made steps to put something new out there. This doesn't make any sense to me, obviously, but it will hopefully make sense to you because I don't know what the situation is. And it's a general for Taurus. So it's amazing how many of you go through a very similar thing. So essentially, this is something, somebody's taken something from you. That's what you think. Somebody's let you down and taken something. And as a result of that, you're trying to be creative about how you can put something else out in there and to replace it. Essentially, you're going to look at replacing it. And here's the wonderful thing. So that's the beginning of the month. This other person has really let you down. And as a result of that, you've decided to move forward and you've put something else out there into the world. And look what it brings in. It brings in a new feeling. So the Ace of Cups are new beginnings emotionally. So you begin to, I don't know, it almost feels as if you need to have your hope or your faith restored. You know, something's a bit unpalatable there. But it does. I mean, when you decide to go out there into the world, to put yourself out there again, if that makes sense, then actually you're rewarded almost immediately by a new beginning, feeling differently. There's a spring in your step now. You're more optimistic, and actually you are looking. You see the Two of Wands is, I mean, it's amazing you've got the 3 and the 2 here, is that, and this is beginnings, you know, so it's not the initial beginning ones where you start something. This is like, okay, it's forming, it's becoming more concrete. So you've got this new beginning, and as a result of that, it allows you, you need to make a decision about what to do. So you're making a decision about what to do, and then you're going straight into this situation here where you've got the 9 of Pentacles, and this is the card of becoming, standing in that luxury. This woman here, you see, she's made her money. She really doesn't need to worry about things now. She's spending her money because she's earned it. She's comfortable. And very often this is the card of a, you know, a self-employed woman. So a business owner or somebody like that. And as a result of that, this is the energy that you're bringing in at the end of the month. So you're going, right, okay, what can I do? And actually you've got this card here which says, this is the end of the month, is you're almost feeling quite financially secure, you know, quite comfortable in your own wealth here. And it allows you to surrender yourself to the universe. This is a journey that is basically this month. It's a journey that allows you to step back into divine power, get back into the flow of life. I think you were holding out here, because it says here, you see again, we've got, isn't it amazing how these things always go step into your power? That you have this stone for you, is, you know, this person's really let you down and you feel disappointed, maybe even not a person, maybe just life in general. And as a result of that, you decided to literally put yourself out there and start again and to create something. And as a result of it, got this new beginning emotion. You feel differently about life, and actually it allows you to make this decision about what it is you want to do. And you step into this self-empowered or this self-employed status, and then you give yourself up to it. I mean, this is the reading of somebody who says, right, okay, I'm going to go it on my own now. And actually, once I've made that decision, I'm going to now surrender to the universe, because you're back into the flow of it. You have far more power than you realise, Taurus. And because you are the sign of earthly material creation, you know, you're rock solid already. You're on rock solid foundation. So you're able to create these things. If anybody can make something solid and turn it into a reality, it will be you. And I think that the cards are just essentially giving you the confidence that actually this is meant to be. And you are very capable of being in that situation. There's another side of this, is that this is actually, you may come into this, you know, maybe that actually you're now able to have, somebody's going to invest and you may be able to stand on your own 2 feet. But I don't feel that. I feel as if this is, you are going to do this on your own. Okay, so I hope that you found that helpful. And as I said, also, if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. That's no problem. Also, check out your rising and or your moon sign, because it may be that you're more, this month you'll be energetically operating more from your feelings, your emotions, or your rising, which is your self-purpose. Okay, so that's it. Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.